In May of 2015, a major revelation shook one of reality television's most watched families and forced a high-profile resignation from a prominent Christian organization. Josh Duggar, the eldest son of the Duggar family and a familiar face from TLC's long-running series, stepped down from his role with a national Christian lobbying group after old allegations of child molestation became public. The news arrived suddenly, carried by a published police report, and it raised immediate questions about accountability, family privacy, and public image. What exactly led to the resignation? How did the organization respond? And what did Josh himself say at the time? Those details still matter years later because they marked a clear turning point for the family and the network that had built a brand around their story. Stick around as we walk through the verified facts, the statements that were made, and the wider reaction that followed. The Duggar family first entered living rooms across America through TLC's 19 Kids and Counting. Jim, Bob, and Michelle Duggar raised their large family in Arkansas under a strict conservative Christian lifestyle, and the cameras followed everything from daily chores and homeschooling to weddings and births. The show portrayed a close-knit household guided by faith, and viewers watched the children grow up on screen. Josh, the oldest, eventually married Anna and started his own family while also stepping into public advocacy. By 2013, he had taken a position as executive director of FRC Action, the lobbying arm of the Family Research Council, a Washington-based Christian organization focused on family and social issues. For a time, it looked like a natural extension of the values the family promoted on television. That public role changed quickly in May 2015 when previously private information reached a national audience. On May the 19th and 20th of that year, the magazine In Touch Weekly published articles based on a 2006 Springdale, Arkansas, police report obtained through a Freedom of Information Act request. The report detailed an investigation into allegations that Josh, then a teenager between roughly 2002 and 2003, had molested 5 underage girls, including several of his younger sisters. According to the documents, the incidents occurred over a period of time, and the family handled the matter internally at first. Police were eventually notified more than a year later. No criminal charges were filed at the time. The publication of the report brought the allegations into the open for the first time for most viewers. Within hours, the story dominated headlines. Josh responded publicly. In a statement shared on the family's website and reported by multiple outlets, he wrote that 12 years earlier, as a young teenager, he had acted inexcusably. He expressed extreme sorrow and deep regret for what he called his wrongdoings. The same day, May 21, 2015, he resigned from his position at the Family Research Council. Tony Perkins, then president of the organization, released a statement confirming the resignation. Perkins said Josh had decided to step down because previously unknown information from his teenage years had become public and would make it difficult for him to be effective in his work. The council accepted the resignation and stated it believed the decision was best for Josh and his family at that time, adding that they would be praying for everyone involved. TLC also responded. The network pulled episodes of 19 Kids and Counting from its schedule and later cancelled the series entirely. The family continued to appear in later spin-off programming under different titles, but the original show that had made them famous ended. These developments unfolded in rapid succession over just a few days, turning private family history into public record and forcing immediate professional consequences. Public reaction was swift and varied. Many longtime fans of the series expressed shock and disappointment, saying the revelations conflicted with the image the show had presented for years. Some viewers defended the family's earlier decision to handle the matter privately and noted that Josh had apologized and sought counseling as a teenager. Others argued that the delayed reporting and the decision to keep the information out of public view for so long raised serious questions about transparency and protection of the alleged victims. Media coverage ranged from detailed reporting on the police documents to broader discussions about reality television's responsibility when private family issues become content. Social media conversations reflected the same split. Some posts focused on the victims and the need for accountability, while others emphasized redemption, forgiveness, and the passage of time since the events. Christian media outlets and commentators also weighed in, with some supporting the Family Research Council's acceptance of the resignation and others questioning how the organization had hired Josh without knowledge of the earlier investigation. Throughout the coverage, outlets generally reported the contents of the police report as allegations that had not resulted in charges, and they quoted the statements released by Josh and by Tony Perkins rather than adding unverified claims. Looking ahead from that moment, the resignation closed Josh's chapter with the Family Research Council. The organization moved on without him in the lobbying role. TLC's decision to end the original series left the family's future television presence uncertain for a time, though later projects eventually appeared. The police report itself was later ordered destroyed by a judge at the request of one of the individuals named in it, limiting further public access to the original documents. No additional legal action was taken in connection with the 2002 to 2003 allegations. The episode remains a documented part of the family's public history and continues to be referenced whenever newer developments arise. The key facts are clear. In May 2015, publication of a years-old police report detailing teenage molestation allegations prompted Josh Duggar to resign from his executive role at the Family Research Council. He issued a public apology describing his actions as inexcusable and expressing deep regret. The organization accepted the resignation, TLC pulled and later cancelled the family's flagship series, and public discussion reflected a range of views on privacy, accountability, and the gap between television image and private history. Those events marked a permanent shift for everyone involved. What are your thoughts on this latest Duggar family update? Share your opinion in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another Duggar family update.